House of Valentina. I'm Valentina, and my husband Jack and I are very excited to give you a tour of the informal side of our home today, which is styled up for the holidays. I'm so excited, I almost can't stand it.
I know, we've been wanting to do this for so long. We've been waiting on so many things.
I know, and a few things haven't quite arrived, and that's okay. We'll share with you as we go some of the things that aren't here and some of the things that we're waiting on, but you know what? It's something I think that a lot of people are facing, and we're just not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna let that affect or damper our holidays at all.
Exactly.
So we've got a place where we can watch Christmas movies and a place to hang out together and have great meals and a place to bake, and we're gonna share all those spaces with you today.
Yeah, and after this room tour, we even have more coming, so make sure you hit subscribe because we have our living room coming up next. And then what is quite possibly one of our largest makeovers ever, our primary bedroom, our room, complete, total makeover.
Yes, finally. I think everything is going to arrive maybe tomorrow. So we will hope we have so much to share with you, and we cannot wait. So for today, we're gonna get our cozy on. We're gonna share this really cozy, informal side of our house. This is where we really hang out with our kids. It's where we hang out as a family.
I love this side of the
most
house.
of the time, especially with the kids.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, since we're standing in the kitchen, and we happen to be standing in what is normally the coffee station, but it's the holidays, and I cannot wait to do some baking. And so I've got it really actually set up more as a little baking station right now. I've pulled out some new and some favorites of my cookbooks. I've got some great vases, my new KitchenAid.
Ooh.
I know, I cannot wait to get started in here.
I know.
So let's share with a couple of the items that we have in here, because you guys are always asking, what are these things? So first of all, I don't know, I'm like, oh, first of all, we should tell people that the room didn't start this way.
Right, exactly. Yes, if you rewind just a little bit, this house was built 20-something years ago, so when we took it over, it was nothing like this. I mean,
there were cabinets. It was a different color. There were no windows in here.
Appliances were in different spaces than they currently are. It was just craziness, and it did not work for our family at all.
It didn't work for our style, for sure.
Yeah.
And the kitchen was really tired. Like, it actually was starting to actually break.
It cried every morning when we walked in.
Yeah,
so
we made over the entire kitchen. Paint color on the wall is Simply White by Benjamin Moore, and the cabinet color is Nightclub by Behr. And the handles that we put in, these are by Buster and Punch, which is a British company, but they are available in the US as well. Hear my ring running over that, and that's because these handles are knurled, which is so satisfying to touch. And
they make motorcycles too, by the way, so if you don't need kitchen handles and you need a bike, they can do it also.
Yes. I put a piece of artwork up here that I painted myself. I can't remember if I did this one on the channel or not, but I'll try to leave a link to some of our DIY art videos that we've done on the channel. But I'd love to be able to put something personal in here. I like how big it is, and just it really just made the whole room feel even bigger. So yeah, so let's chat about some of the cookbooks and some of the items over in your space.
Yeah, so first of all, we have a candle from JP & Co, which you guys know we're huge fans of. This one is Morning Brew, and it smells so good.
It really does smell like there's fresh coffee, and a lot of times those coffee scented candles have like a synthetic smell.
Yeah, like chemical and almost
That's not this candle.
No.
This smells amazing, and it really smells like there's coffee brewing in here, which is probably not the best thing for us because that just makes us crave it.
Yeah. And we have a few of our favorite cookbooks.
Yes. So first of all, we have Half Baked Harvest, and I know that we are getting ready to make some of the soups, and she's got some amazing like broccoli salads and toasts and things in here, and a lot of this just has such a winter vibe to it. But it's back here. I was looking at,
oh my gosh,
she has a hazelnut butter pecan bars
Oh
yes.
my gosh.
And yeah, Blondie brownies. This is what I'm like. Oh, I can't wait for the holidays.
Oh my gosh.
Then we've got First Mess cookbook, which is basically all plant-based, and coconut cream tart. I mean, you would think that there's no way that that could be plant-based, but blueberry muffin loaf. Look at these chocolate macaroon truffles. Holy moly.
Gosh.
I
wish
know.
you guys all
I'm
lived.
focusing on the desserts because I'm so excited about baking here.
Yes. I wish you guys all lived closer because then we could do like a cookie exchange.
Yes, wouldn't that be so much
At our
fun?
house, and
I
I'll
wish
be
you
the
guys could do that.
judge.
I would love that. Sugar and spice. I just got this one. I have yet to cook anything out of it, but you know what? When it comes with pretty pictures like this, I'm just sure that it's gonna be awesome. That's a gingerbread cake. Oh, I know.
Okay, we are trying that.
I can't wait. And then we have Venezia, which I personally love because it has a black little binding on it. And I love how they always put the desserts at the back. Like, I need the desserts at the front because I usually start with dessert.
Well, if they put them in the front, we wouldn't read the rest of the cookbook.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she has some great recipes. Look at this. Look at this. Focaccia Venezia. That looks incredible.
That looks incredible.
Yeah, and I bet if I flip through here, does she have that? Ooh, she's got winter squash and mushroom soup. Busolo. Oh, look at these Busolo cookies. Isn't that amazing? I love to make cookies at the holidays and give them out to all of our friends and neighbors. So I'm going to go on a cookie spree.
And our kids love doing it too. I mean, people ask all the time, like, how do you live in the house? Like, this is how we live. Like, our kids come in here and they have their aprons and they're also ready. They keep asking, when do we get to do cookies? So
yes, I did also. I got to show you one more that's open on the counter. I love to style the kitchen up by having a cookbook open. This is the Nordic baking book, and I ordered this because we just think that the most magical place on the entire planet is the Nordic and Scandinavia at the holidays. Germany is not too shabby itself, and but
pretty amazing.
There's just something about Scandinavian Christmases.
Yes.
We just crave it. We long for it.
I know.
We yearn, long. Oh my gosh, it's like we just need it. So we weren't able to go this year. Unfortunately, hopefully by next spring, we will be making a trip there. But in the meantime, we're going to give ourselves a little Nordic fix. So if you want to bring a little bit of that sort of magic that the Nordic has, I could not suggest a cookbook more. The recipes in here are gorgeous, and this is all the traditional baked goods. So
awesome.
We're just going to start at the front and work our way through it. Yeah.
I love that.
So how else have we styled this up? I've got this really cute vase from the Studio McGee collection at Target. This came off the bush in the front yard. I've got a little napkin that I use as a towel that was from Pottery Barn. Okay, do you want to share it? I'll let you show.
You want to watch how complicated this is? Watch this. Ba-ba-bum. I love this light. Where did we get this again?
This is actually from West Elm, but I think it's actually by Menu, which is a Danish company. As you can tell, we kind of never got over the fact that we fell in love with Scandinavia, so...
It's creeping back into our house, and now we're saying, come on in. It really is. I love it.
The whole design of the kitchen was really based off a Scandinavian feel. What I loved about Scandinavians and the way that they design their kitchens is they wanted it to be a living space. Not just a kitchen, not the place that you cook things, but this sort of living space. And so having a lamp in here just gives it that sort of feeling.
Well, even using the cutting boards and stuff in the decor, that's very Danish because, again, everything, so many times you're limited on space there, but they make sure the things that are pretty are usable, and usable is pretty.
Yes,
I love that.
I love it. So, so of course that brings us perfectly to the KitchenAid, which is the most amazing KitchenAid that has ever existed in all time.
It really is. It is so pretty.
It's satisfying to touch it. It's amazing to use it. It's incredible. We've got our marble slabs out right now along with the cutting boards, and that's because we entertain a ton at the holidays, and these are the things that we grab the most. We're just constantly grabbing for them, and since they're a little bit heavy, we like to have them out. That way we can grab them.
They are kind of heavy, and the other day we were running a little bit tight on time, and we're like, oh my gosh, we have 25 cheeses and all these meats. Charcuterie board! So we did it for the entire family, and it was a blast.
Yeah, it's just nice. It's something that And the holidays, you tend to be quite rushed, I think.
Yes.
There's a lot going on, and sometimes just having something that's really light and refreshing, I think, is also really nice.
Yeah, it is, definitely.
Yeah, so anyway, should we show them over here?
Let's do it.
Where we've moved the coffee. You guys were all wondering, weren't you? Where'd she put her coffee?
I know, you're like, what happened to them?
Over here, we have this absolutely gorgeous hood. I know that right now the hoods are definitely trending towards the sheetrocked in ones, but I still love this one. I think it's beautiful. We love having the Smeg range, and you always have your coffee pot out. If you've ever watched any kitchen tour ever on our channel, his little coffee pot is always there.
I still do a French press every morning as the first of 9 coffees of the day, and so...
What? You don't drink that many.
No.
Now, that's his poison. Mine, however, is the Nespresso machine. So, no worrying. Where is the coffee maker? It is still here. This Nespresso machine, we put it in our gift guide. We told you guys one of our best purchases of the whole year. It is amazing, and I think I'm gonna bribe my husband in just a moment to make us some coffees with it, because I'm like, I love it so much, and I love having a little coffee in the morning and one in the afternoon, and we also have the little frother that goes with it so you can make the milk, and it's amazing. So we've got it styled up with my favorite cutting board. This one is handmade here in the US, but they do have French ones that look very similar. And then amazingly enough, this little thing is something that I found at a flea market when we lived in Denmark, and I've got to find the sugar because we don't actually have that much sugar, but when we entertain, a lot of our friends and family want it. So I'm going to fill that with sugar, and I love the fact that we can make some milk and keep it in a little carafe. I put some of Jack's favorite little chocolate biscotti out, but I just think that it's so fun because you can just have something so simple. The little plate is just from IKEA, and it's nothing super fancy, but I think when you make these sort of moments for yourself, especially at the holidays when everything is so busy, I just love this. It just makes me so happy. So I've also got these amazing little teaspoons in the black stainless. I kind of love them. So, hey Jack.
Yes?
Can I bribe you with cookies to make us a coffee?
I prefer a kiss, but yes.
Okay, I'll take a kiss. Should we show them the breakfast area too?
May as well, yeah.
Would you guys like to see the breakfast area? I'll tell you what. I'll show you the breakfast area while Jack makes us coffees. How about that?
That's a good idea.
Okay, come on over here. I'm gonna show you what we've got going on. Over here, we've got a breakfast area. The thing is, when we put the whole house together, the footprint of this home really isn't that big. Even though it is about 3,600 square feet, this little space really isn't huge. And we really debated whether to just extend the kitchen all the way down and to remove this whole breakfast area, but it still just works for our family. And the way that we made it work was that we kept it very simple. And I think that sometimes minimalism can actually be a really good tool for spaces that aren't huge. I think if you choose the pieces really wisely, you really can get a lot for what you have. So we've actually, at the moment, we've actually got it styled up. We're gonna be doing an Amazon Live in 2 days. So I'm gonna be showing some of my favorite tablescape looks on Amazon Live and giving you all the products that we're gonna be showing there. So for now, I'll show you a few of my favorites because this is 1 out of 3 looks, and I just left it because I love it and I thought it was so pretty. But we just got our brand new chairs in finally from West Elm, and I really, really love just the way it's got that amazing detail on the back. I love having a little faux fur. I just found this one at Target. It wasn't anything expensive, but I put it over Landon's chair, and I don't think that he's realized that it's very strategically on his chair yet. He thinks it's there because it's fuzzy. But I was thinking it would cover his chair and hopefully give me a little bit more longevity on these. However, we've already had our first spill and it came right out. So that's what I love about the performance fabrics. They're amazing. I'll put all the links. I don't think we said that before, but we always put all the links down below in the show notes. And more recently, we've been giving you guys a PDF that you can download. And if you're interested, there's 2 different ways you can shop. So anyways, some of the things that are sitting out on the table at the moment, I've got these amazing plates that I found at Amazon. They're beautiful. They have this gorgeous texture to them, and I really just kind of love how handmade they feel. And then even these gorgeous linen napkins, they get softer every single time I wash them. I'm completely and absolutely blown away. Those are linen that I got from Amazon. We've also got things like the black stainless here. We've got the slate. That little vase, actually, that one came from H&M. Oh my gosh, did you see this coffee thing that I got from my husband? Oh my gosh. Do you want to know how many times he's used this? 0. I finally just realized I'm gonna put it out on the table and display it because he never uses it. It's supposed to be a little pour over, and yeah, I just thought it was gorgeous. I've also got the George Jensen mugs and glasses that I've been talking about a ton this year. I've got these gorgeous candlesticks from Amazon. The candles as well, they're dripless. I've even got the little trivet that I told you guys about that I loved. So I've really just kind of given myself my Scandinavian moment that I just need right now. I just really miss it. And I thought that we were gonna get back sooner. And I'm like, you know what? I can just bring that feeling, that sort of essence and that sort of minimal, I don't know. Scandies just have like this incredible knack for making things just feel so chic, and yet they're so simple. And so I've been really trying to focus on that myself this season, and I'm really enjoying it. So then I'm also, if you want to come back here, I'll show you what I got back here. Now it's a little bit funny because I wasn't planning on putting this piece here, but now that it's here, I can't seem to convince myself to take it back out. So I think it might end up staying for a little while because it's turned out to be the perfect piece. Originally, we had the tall cabinet here and it was open shelving, and I need some space to put some stuff away because my obsession with setting the table and creating those sort of family moments, that this thing that makes you want to linger at the table, that's kind of just growing more and more, and I'm having so much fun with it. Then I need somewhere to store all that stuff. So I've got these drawers now, not packed out, but they do have quite a few linens and all those kinds of things that I need for setting the table. And I'm like, yeah, the dresser in the breakfast room, who would have thought that would be the perfect solution? But I really love it. This one came from Restoration Hardware. I'll try to leave you guys some links for a couple that are less expensive, and I'll leave you the direct link for this one. But it really is a gorgeous piece, and I like the wood tone in this space, especially because we did go so modern with the kitchen. The walls are white, and I think it just adds some warmth. Now, Desenio just sent us this artwork. I just absolutely love how they've just sort of captured that sort of French and Scandinavian feel in this artwork, and I've paired it with my little cloche that has all the matches in it, and I think that we'll just use that even now to light this little candle up. This one, Jack keeps going. This is the cypress and pine. We've really been enjoying all the candles from this collection this year. They really are great. Now it will really smell holiday and festive in here. So I just keep the little cloche here. And I just ordered this incredible bust from Etsy. I know a few of you, I linked to it before when I ordered it and I hadn't gotten it yet. And I know a few of you had said that you had gone ahead and ordered it. When it came, I was completely and absolutely blown away. That is breathtaking. So then I've also got the Pottery Barn vase that if you don't own one, you just need to go get it, because I literally use this vase. I have a couple of them and I use it constantly. It's just the best. And I've got some of the cypress from our own trees out in our yard, and the candle and a little bit of marble. And I just brought up this little IKEA light for now because I didn't think this was gonna be permanent, so I just created a little moment, and now I'm like, kind of loving that moment. I think that this will actually be a great place to put cookies.
Did you say cookies?
Amazing. Amazing. The man has a radar, doesn't he? How are those coffees coming? Are you going to ever finish?
Yes, I'm trying to be quiet so I don't mess up the filming.
All right, well, grab those coffees and let's head to the family room. The sunroom is a fairly petite space. It's not huge, but we managed to get the sectional in here. You guys ask about this one all the time, and I absolutely love it, and so does our entire family. We love it because it is the right size for the room, first of all, but the fabric itself is so durable. Our youngest is always sitting in here eating pizza and pastas. We really just try to not have the house too precious. Our favorite thing to do on the weekends is to just hang out in here and have a movie night. So this room, maybe you guys have seen it in the past videos, but the sofa's amazing. The fabric is very durable. It's super soft for all of us just to crash on. At the moment, I have a little bit of leather, of course, because you guys know I love some leather, but I also have some boucle. This one's from IKEA, and I've got H&M, this really great patterned pillow, and can you guys see Louie just sitting back here so sweetly? Did you find my fuzzy blanket? Did you find my fuzzy blanket?
Has he been there the whole time?
Yeah, he's been there the whole time. Yeah. You are an angel. So I actually found the rug that I had been looking for. I mean, I was prepared to pay big bucks for a shag rug, and I finally found it, crazy enough, at Target. So I was delighted. I actually could bring it home in my own car. I loved it. They're now sold out at the store, but I'll leave a link for you guys. It does come in other colors besides this like off-white color, but this is what I wanted, and I figured if it gets dirty, I will clean it. So I've got these cool vases from Target, some greenery from Target. You'll probably notice throughout the house that we really do mix and match the greenery that is faux with the greenery that's real, so it's a little bit harder to tell what's what. I've got this great shagreen box that I bought at Amazon. This cool round sphere. My husband thought I was nuts when I asked for that at the garden center, and he was like, "Really? That's what we're going home with?" At some point he'll stop asking. But then I've got this book that's open on top. Let's see, what book is this? Ah, Dior Couture. My husband bought that for me for my birthday, and so we've got a little Dior Couture out, and I am sad that I still have the IKEA table here, not because I'm opposed to IKEA, because you guys know I love IKEA, but this table is not my favorite. It just attracts, it seems to have like, I don't know, like static cling, where it just sort of attracts dust and stuff, and it always perpetually feels dirty, and it drives me crazy. So I had ordered a beautiful table from Crate & Barrel, and it's sadly, I just got to notice that it won't be here till January, so it will not be here in time. This is a little area that we haven't had the chance to show you guys, and I'm so excited. I am so excited because Article sent us this little media cabinet. This is the Candra in black, and I love it so much, I almost cried when it came. I mean, I know that sounds so ridiculous, but you know, when you wait for furniture to come into your house, and this came so quickly, it was actually an in-stock piece, and I was just so delighted. I love everything about it. First of all, I love that it's got the black oak on it. I love this caning. I love that it brings a little bit of this sort of natural color into our house. I love it, and I've added the little paper trees. I found these at West Elm last year, and I think they have them this year. The candle, the infamous candle that my daughter bought me that I just absolutely love. This one is by the Studio McGee collection, and it literally smells like the IKEA candle section. So it is awesome. I think it's just like this sort of right combination of smells, and it's amazing. So we love it. I've also got a couple books out. I've got Ken Folk's Magical World, and sadly, this is one of my favorite books, and it is by Lotta Agaton, and it is not available anywhere, and I'm kind of sad. So I'm hoping maybe she'll come out with it again, because it's one of my favorite books, and that's why it has such a place of honor here. Now, the funny thing is that I do not put the diffusers out, but somehow they always find their way into my house. And I think that's because my husband sneaks them in. He loves these diffusers. And right now he's got pine scents and all kinds of things going in the house. But he's got his diffuser that he added in. And we've got the IKEA little lamp. I love that lamp. I think it's so cool. I think it's such a fun piece that they did. And then of course the final piece that has definitely brought this holiday festive feel in here is the tree. We found this one at Terrain, and I saw it at Anthropology. I think even Studio McGee might have carried it, but I think it may actually be sold out now. I will try to link to it if I can find it anywhere, or something similar for you guys, because I've never seen any tree. This and the one that we have from Balsam Hill in the other room, they are so real. I keep walking in the room and thinking, oh, I gotta water that. And I'm like, no, dummy, you don't have to water it. It's a faux, but they just look so real. So this is amazing. It just really reminded us of our trees in Europe, and that's why I had to have it. I didn't over decorate it. I just put a few things on there, and the silvers and the clear and a little bit of black to just keep it really neutral in here. So yeah, there's not a lot of stuff in this space, but it's stuff that we just really enjoy and stuff that just feels festive, and it's nothing so precious that we don't feel like we can just relax in here as a family. So I think Jack is finally done with those coffees, and let's hang out for a minute with Louie over there. You see him over there? You're so cute, Louie. Yes, you are. Are you hiding now? Are you hiding? We're gonna sit and have some coffee with our Louie, and yeah, we can wrap up there. Hello, my little Louie. Look at the way Haley, oh, hi.
Hi.
I was just telling them how Louie is wearing his jammies that Haley got him.
He looks so fierce.
He does.
In his little flannel PJs.
Oh, you are the sweetest puppy in the whole wide world. Yes, you are. And you look so cute in your little jammies. Yes, you do.
There you go.
Well, thank you. Wow.
I know.
What did you make me?
Made you a latte with
You can't have coffee, sweetheart.
You're in one of the berry pods.
Wow. That was so hot. I won't be able to taste anything for 3 years.
Then I'll cook dinner.
I think because you didn't put very much milk in it.
No.
So the
Just the
espresso is really
glasses are
hot.
small.
Wow. Well, that really does taste good, but little I can't taste anymore.
So did you finish up in this room?
I did. Did you guys enjoy the tour today? Are you enjoying getting to see the house decorated for the holidays? We hope so. We're having a lot of fun getting to do it.
I know. I'll be honest with you guys. I absolutely love this side of the house.
Me
It
too.
is our.
I just keep looking and I'm like, oh, I love it.
There's so many sweet memories in here, and
Yeah.
this is where we spend so much family time, and it's so cozy.
Yeah.
I love the fact that there's actually still a wall between here and the living room.
I know.
So there's
We were
some
one of those
privacy.
crazy people that left the wall.
Yeah, and I'm glad we did, because we sit in here and we just enjoy and hang out. And this time of the year with all the lights and the candles, oh,
Yeah, it's very cozy and
perfection.
intimate,
Yeah,
I think, don't you?
My favorite time of the year.
Yeah, I love it. So we hope you guys are enjoying it. We hope you'll hit subscribe and stick around, because we're going to go to the family room next.
Yeah, and make sure we've got all the links down below. So you can shop it 2 different ways. The links are down below, you just click on them, or you click on another link where it says shoppable PDF, and you can download the PDF.
I already told them all that.
Oh. Okay. I'm Jack, and I'm very good looking. Did you tell them that too?
What? No, I didn't tell them that.
I'm funny, and every day when she looks at me, I take her breath away. Did you tell them that?
No, I didn't tell them that
Dang
either.
it.
I was too busy focusing on our Louie.
I know, our
Who
sweet
is
Louie.
so cute. Yes, you were.
We were
Yes, you
gone last
are.
week, and he was without us, and he has been so
I know,
like,
I love it.
so loving and sweet since we got
My
back.
Sweet little boy. So, well, thank you guys so much for stopping by.
Yeah.
Cheers, and we will
Cheers.
see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, we will.
Bye.
Bye. coffee in the other hand.
No, I don't actually want. I'm terrified I'll actually spill it on him.
Okay.
Is that your
Several
clinking?
people said if you make a shirt that says clink, we'll buy it. So now that we're off we're at the end of the film where only the faithful watch, let's go ahead and talk about that clink shirt, guys.
Jack.
And how much of a thing this is now. With your family, it's clink. If you want to practice it, clink. Families all over this year. There'll be a collective clink Christmas morning around 9
No,
a.m.
absolutely not. I'm not going to get up. There's no way with him cuddling like this
I know, it's so sweet.
that I'm even going to consider moving.